Ever been blatantly ignored by a woman you're into? It stings, doesn't it? You might feel like you're not good enough or just invisible. But what if I told you that you could turn this whole scenario around? That's right. Today, I'm not just going to show you how to survive being ignored. I'm here to teach you how to use it to dominate. Most guys might lose their cool, but not you. Not after this video. I'll lay down a strategic plan that turns her indifference into your edge. We'll challenge her perceptions and disrupt the status quo. Strap in, because you're about to learn how to not just recapture her attention, but to elevate your status so much that she'll deeply regret ever overlooking you. Number 1, ignore her. First things first. If she's ignoring you, it might feel natural to either chase her or get mad, right? But here's where you flip the game. When she ignores you, you don't chase. You adjust your approach. Listen, most guys would start texting more or trying harder, but not you. Instead, you're going to pull back. Why? Because sometimes the more you chase something, the faster it runs away. So, what do you do instead? You keep it cool. Stay friendly, stay engaged, but without that desperation. Show her that your world isn't revolving around her. Show her you have a life full of interesting things going on. Friends, hobbies, passions. Think about it like this. If you're always there, always available, it's easy for her to take you for granted. But when you're less available, you become more intriguing. It's human nature. We pursue what retreats from us. And when she sees you living your best life, not only does she start wondering what she's missing out on, but she also gets a glimpse of a guy who values himself as much as anyone else. That's the kind of guy people get drawn to, not the one who waits around for someone else to notice him. Number 2, move on. Now let's hit the second truth. Sometimes, no matter what you do, if she's not into you, that's not going to change. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. Most guys waste time playing mental chess, trying to win over someone who's clearly checked out. But you? You're different. You know better than to get stuck on a one-way street going nowhere. You don't need to stick around waiting for someone to see your worth. If she's ignoring you, or if it's clear she's not interested, it's a signal, not just a subtle hint, but a blazing sign telling you it's time to move on. Remember, love is like a bus. Miss one, and another will come along. So why waste your time and energy? Instead, take strong action towards respecting yourself. Prioritize your happiness, your goals, and your well-being. When you shift focus from trying to win her over to enhancing your own life, something amazing happens. You start attracting the right kind of attention, the kind that's drawn to your genuine self-worth, not the strained effort of chasing someone who's not coming back. So stand up, dust yourself off, and stride forward. Let her see what she's missing out on, not as a game, but as a fact of your ongoing growth and success. You deserve someone who's as excited to be with you as you are with them. And trust me, settling for anything less is not an option. You've got too much to offer, so keep moving forward. That's how you truly win. Number 3, focus on yourself. Now here's the deal breaker, the real game changer. Focus on yourself. It's time to become that high-value man who doesn't just avoid getting ignored, but commands respect naturally. See, while most guys are out there getting tripped up over someone who's not giving them the time of day, you're going to be different. You're going to channel all that energy you might have wasted on her into something that actually builds you up. Start with your goals. What are you passionate about? What drives you? Pour your heart into these pursuits, whether it's your career, your health, or your personal projects. Make these your priority. And let's not forget about family and friends, the real MVPs who always got your back. By focusing on these aspects of your life, you inadvertently start to ignore her, not out of spite, but because you're genuinely too engaged in crafting a life you love. This isn't about making her feel left out. It's about making your life so fulfilling, so interesting, that anyone who's not part of it would feel they're missing out. Imagine the shift when she notices that you're no longer hovering around, that your attention is so absorbed by your growth and your happiness. It sends a powerful message, not just to her but to everyone around, that you're a man of purpose, a man who values himself. And trust me, this kind of energy, it's magnetic. It attracts the right people and the right opportunities. Because at the end of the day, the person you need to impress the most is staring back at you in the mirror. Make sure he's proud of what he sees. Number 4, give her space. Let's lock in on something crucial here. Giving her space. It's the move most guys overlook because it goes against instinct. You might think staying in her face keeps you in the game, but here's the cold, hard truth. It doesn't. Sometimes the best play is to step back. Why? Because space can be exactly what she needs, and respecting that can change the whole dynamic. Think about it. If she's pulling away, there's a reason. Maybe she's sorting through her own stuff, or maybe she needs to miss you to really value what you bring to the table. Pressuring her? That's only going to push her further away. But giving her room to breathe? That can draw her back. It's like a reset button. It lets her see what life's like without you. And guess what? Missing you might just be the reaction you get. So, what do you do during this time? Simple. You live your life. You keep building on everything we've talked about, from your personal goals to enjoying time with friends and family. If the connection is genuine, this space could lead her right back to you, with more respect and attraction than ever. And if it doesn't, you're already moving forward, better than ever. And hey, if you feel it's right, an open and honest conversation about how you feel might be on the cards. Just be prepared for any outcome and stay respectful of her feelings. Remember, this isn't about playing games. It's about giving both of you the space to grow individually and potentially together. If you want to level up in life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like and subscribe button.